So today I wanted to do a quick video, something that's coming up for me at the moment, and I get a lot of information at once and a lot of information throughout the day because I'm processing not in just this reality but also in other dimensions. Even though I'm not consciously aware of everything because my mortal mind can't handle all of it, I still know that I'm in the bigger mind and I'm doing a lot of work. One of the things that I do is timeline jump. And I hear that buzzword a lot in the spiritual community and on tarot readings, which I really enjoy using as kind of a sounding board for myself to see, okay, am I on the right track? Because typically when I listen to a tarot, it's a couple days after I've done something in the ethereal that's now manifesting into the material plane. So anyway, I want to talk about timeline jumping. Well, what does that mean, right? So a couple of experiences that I've had. The first time that I realized that I could timeline jump was sitting with my now ex-husband, who was not a very good person at the time. Of course, he's evolving and I wish him all the best, but I decided in that moment that I didn't want to be in this reality anymore. So my bigger self, me, which is me because I've integrated myself with myself, which has given me these abilities and even more. But what I did is I basically opened a portal and I created a whole new reality and a whole new timeline for myself. And I went down that timeline and I removed any obstacles that were in my way. That set my life on a different trajectory and things started to shift very rapidly. And I started to meet people, be in places and things that came into my reality that helped me get and move on that new timeline. The second time that I created a new timeline, and jumped was an individual that I dated for a short period of time who was supposed to be my match, my mate, that I was supposed to build a dynasty and a legacy with here. We were supposed to reunite and do it together. Unfortunately, he made other decisions based on greed, power, money, the need for more and more. And at that moment, he was arguing with me and telling me that my beliefs were irrelevant, that I was stupid, that no one would believe me. He tried to discredit me. He was just a big bully. And my greater self, me, decided, you know what, we're done with this shit. Again, opened a portal, created a whole new timeline. I jumped onto it and I left the next day. And then that new timeline is what I'm living on now. And what does that mean? Well, that means that I no longer am in contract or even wanting to live in that old reality. And our contract that we had together was null and void, and it was deleted. And that enabled me to create a whole new timeline for myself. And I did that from a conscious creation point of view, meaning I didn't do that unconsciously. I consciously watched that happen. And now I consciously create everything in every moment because I am that aware of myself and my surroundings as a reflection of me as me. So that was the second timeline jump that I made. Another experience that I had with different timelines was having sex with this one guy, and at the same time I was having sex in another reality with another guy at the exact same time. It felt like I was with both people at the same time. So that to me proved that there is no time, that time is an absolute illusion. I can be connected to anyone, anything, and do anything, anywhere, anytime. It's just a matter of choice and a matter of having the ability to evolve as much as I have to see those choices and then do what I feel is best for me. Now, when you're doing stuff like this, you have to keep in mind the one universal law. You cannot impede on another's free will. That means you should not be entering into other people's energy, especially when they're at their most vulnerable, which is during their REM sleep, their early morning deep sleep. You should not be entering into another person's space. ever. You should not be looking at their memories. You should not be looking at their timelines. You should not be violating them, because that is some badass karma that you're going to get, and not in a good way. The thing is that everyone should be a free sovereign being, and we should honor and respect that. And if you want to know something about somebody, ask. Or you need to ask their permission verbally in order to step into their reality. So as far as timeline jumping, that is what my experience has been with timeline jumping. And yes, you can do it. Yes, it is possible. Yes, I've done it many times, and I do it a lot, actually. When I see something that I don't want, I shift it immediately. Or when I want to create something, or if I want to create a whole new experience in my current reality, I literally go and I ping every single person that I need to come to me as a creator, and I bring them towards me. That's true creation. Creation is not taking from someone. It's sending out a beacon saying, hey, I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. Come to me when you're ready. And I will welcome you with open arms. And those are the individuals that I'm bringing towards me, because they're going to be at the same vibration as me, and we can grow and expand together. So anyway, if you're doing some timeline jumping, congratulations. Would be excited to timeline jump with you or create some new realities. Hit me up. Let me know in the comments. Have a good day.